Good morning. I am in the Starbucks line going to work for the first time in almost 2 weeks. I haven't missed 2 weeks of work, but the last time I was with students was not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before. And it's Tuesday, like a couple weeks later. I'm going back to work. So yeah. It's been a heck of a couple weeks. But I am officially off of it's been a while since I've been off my medication I've been trying to get off of. I'm off of it. And I took a lot of mental health days. I think 6 total. We had a snow day in between there, so I didn't have to take a day off. But I just kind of told myself I'm going to try to get off this medication. And if I need to take time to, first off, go through the effects of stopping the medication, then I'm just gonna do it. Not to mention mentally and emotionally how I was being affected. It was not great, but I knew that going into it wasn't gonna be great, and so I just planned for it. And I knew I would probably feel like crap, and had some personal life things kind of get a little wild, but things today are looking okay, and that's all that's important right now. But yeah, so I got off of medication. I did film as I went through from day to day and just kind of how I was feeling. Some of the videos are probably a little emotional or a little just, I don't know. There was a couple days in there that I really I just felt jacked up. I don't know. So yeah, I'll throw those clips in here, but I just wanted to come on here and say, hi, I am finally back, and I feel like I'm on the way to being better. Good morning. We are sitting outside of Target right now. It's the day after the Super Bowl. Go Chiefs. And I am, I guess you could call it a mental health day. I took a day off of work. I just have to run in here. There's a couple things I'm looking for before I go back home. But if you've been following on Instagram, you know that I am weaning off my medication. And I was going every other day type of situation. And I guess maybe I should preface that with, I am on Prestige, and it's time released, and it builds in your system or whatever. So I can't just cut it in half, and to get my prescription changed, I'd have to obviously go through that whole process. So the other options were to do it every other day type of thing. And so I was doing it every other day type of thing. And then yesterday would have been day 3. I was like, I'm just gonna go for it and see how bad the effects are. So yesterday was day 3. Today will be day 4 without taking my medication. And yesterday was just really bad, I'd say, side effect wise. Mentally, I feel okay and I feel fine. That is what I'm, most worried about. The physical stuff sucks really bad, but I know that at some point I'll get through it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm aware of mentally how I'm doing with it. But physically, obviously, brain zaps and that sort of thing, and those are miserable in themselves. But yesterday, I ended up really nauseous and almost like I had the stomach flu. And then during the Chiefs game, I was just really nauseous, had a really bad headache during the Chiefs game. Then I started getting I was shivering, but not this type of shivering on the outside. I felt like I was shivering from within my body. And maybe that's called tremors. I don't know. But it was it felt like the shivering was coming from inside, not because I had cold skin. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. It was so weird. I didn't feel cold, but I was So this morning, I got up and took the kids to school, and was just kind of seeing where I was at. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the day off. I don't know how my body's going to be all day. because it's really kind of just been like up and down, up and down. And depending on how today goes, I might also be off tomorrow, just because I would hate to be at school and then like get that sick, nauseous feeling and like start throwing up or something. But also, the brain zaps kind of make me feel not all the way there, if you know what I mean. Like I just feel like I can't, I'm not thinking straight. I just feel really sad and defeated. I don't want to cry about this. I was crying yesterday about it, and just the fact that like I have always for as long as I can remember been the type of person who does not want to take medication. When I got on this medication, I really was like I was low, and I was staying at home. So I was at home all day with the boys, and I was like, in my own thoughts all day. And I hadn't quite figured out how to cope with that and not just get to the point where I'm sitting in my anxious thoughts and obsessing over them. Like that was the biggest issue. Now, did this medication help with that? Yes, I think it definitely helped with the obsessive thoughts. I know it helped with not getting stuck on, some scary thought or some anxious thought and then obsessing over it. It did help. I hate that if this is a medication that I, just wanted to quit. It's so difficult to quit, and I'm no doubt there are other things that are way, way harder to quit, but like an anxiety, depression medication, like it makes me depressed just thinking about trying to get off this shit. Like, I don't know if that, I just don't understand why it does this. Like, your body starts freaking out, and I just hate it because I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my freaking life, and I'm not going to be on medication for the rest of my life. I refuse. That's why I never wanted to get on medication in the first place, but I think I was just at the point where I was desperate, and I wanted something to fix me, and I didn't want the medication. I just knew that it would possibly help, and I thought, like, maybe it'd only take a few months and then I'd be able to, like, be back to normal. I feel so dumb even saying all that, but I'm just documenting because I don't know how this is going to go. Oh my God, I'm so over this. Oh gosh. Currently on day 4 of stopping this medication. I feel silly, but I know that there are people who feel the same way, and I'm frustrated, and I'm crying because I'm just like over it, but I'm frustrated because I knew what worked for me. I was just getting impatient, and that's the whole reason I got on this damn medication. And I don't know if this is dramatic or what, but like, there are people who believe that medication is the way and it's the only way, and I do not believe that. And I tried to convince myself that was I tried to convince myself that I'd been lying to myself for years about the whole, like, being scared of medication and not wanting to have to be on medication to cope and to get through whatever it was that I was dealing with at any particular time. I figured out what worked for me to get through that. And it's been since I was a child, and things have changed, and things have been back and forth, and sometimes have been good, sometimes have been bad, but like, it always remained the same, that I just figured it out. And I'm just so, like, frustrated with myself that I got so desperate for something to just fix me. And obviously I'm probably emotional because this medication is like cycling out of my body. And so I'm emotional about it because I'm mad, I'm pissed off, my emotions are all out of whack at the moment. But I'm just like, I was doing so well. I was doing so well, and things got bad for a while, and I was like so sad, whatever, so lost, and I figured it out. And the next time I went through like that point where I just didn't feel like I was gonna make it through, I gave up almost on like believing in myself and what I am capable of. Um, so I'm just frustrated. I'm so frustrated with myself. And I know I was desperate, and I know that just things at that point in my life were not good. I don't even know why. I just kind of want to document how I'm feeling as I'm going through this, because I don't fucking know. I took a bath. I don't have any pants on. Like, I've just got a fucking t-shirt on. I've been laying down, fucking sleeping half the day, and then just kind of just relaxing. Because when I get up, that's when everything fucking gets weird in my brain and my body. So I'm going to take a shower. I already fucking took a bath. I don't know. I'm just wasting a lot of water. I'm going to take a shower and clean myself up. Actually get dressed and go pick up my kids' car seats out of the van that's broke down across town so I can pick them up from school. Well, no, I can pick them up from school. Anyway, so I can put them in the truck and then whatever. Anyway. I'm gonna stop fucking crying and take a shower and get ready for the day, even though it's fucking 1 o'clock almost. It's the next day now, and I just took a bath. It's, I think, like, I don't know why I just looked at that, like that was a watch. I think it's like 11 or something. Stayed home from school again. I think I'm gonna stay home again tomorrow, just because I think the more I can just lay down and like chill, the better. I did work out yesterday, and it made me like feel better in the moment, but then afterward I felt kind of sick. But I'm just gonna try to work out again today. I took a bath, like a hot ass bath. I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea, but today is I can't say better or worse, but brain zaps are still happening. I think I'm just like getting used to them, which I would rather not get used to them. I'd rather them just go away, but I think I'm kind of like getting used to them so they don't make me feel so lightheaded and like I'm about to pass out. So it is what it is. Mentally and emotionally, I just feel very emotional and like not necessarily sad, but I just feel like super emotional. So yeah, I need to drink some water. I've got a coffee behind me. I need to have some water to just, I don't know, flush out whatever and just make me feel hydrated. But that bath was so freaking hot that I don't want to like chug anything right now. So I'll probably chug some water here in a little bit after I drink this coffee. But that is it. I kind of, I've been getting like not a temperature, but I've been getting like really hot, like just getting sweaty for no reason. So I think that's just part of the process. And I've got a short temper. So I'm just trying to be aware of that with the kids. Like I have gotten a lot like more not mean, but like I've just had a short fuse with them since last night, really. So I'm trying to be aware of that and like just not like hurt their feelings and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna lay here for a while and just kind of like chill out and relax. Maybe sleep. I don't know. Yeah, that's the update. Day. Oh, not yet. It's coming up. Someday. Okay. It is Wednesday day. I think it's like day 6 now. Since being off of my medication. So that is a thumbs up. The Chiefs, so obviously I don't know if it's obvious, but I'm off work again. Just dropped the kids off at school. And Chiefs parade's today. So I'm gonna watch that like on TV or on my phone or whatever. But I'm gonna try today to like clean or something, clean the house, I think, and maybe do some organization or something of this sort. So the last couple days I have dropped the kids off, ran an errand, and then like gone home, taken a bath, and then like literally lay down naked in a blanket. That might be TMI, but like I just like didn't get dressed, just laid down, and then got up. And by the time I got up, then I was like, okay, I need to take a shower just to like actually clean myself. The bath was just for like soothing purposes. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to do that today, and I'm gonna try to be productive in some sort, since I'm not being productive at work. But side effect wise, brain zaps still happening. I think I said yesterday, I'm like, I just feel like I'm getting used to them. When I move my eyes side to side, they don't happen every time, but like they happen when I move my eyes side to side. So I guess it's kind of linked to lateral eye movements, or like when I turn my head like this and my eyes move, that gives it to me bad. Like it makes, those are the ones that like make me kind of feel like I'm about to pass out or something. Very weird. But all in all, I think I'm getting more used to them. My mood is definitely like, I feel weird, like not myself. I don't feel very social. I can be social, I just don't feel like compelled to be social, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Yesterday I still felt really emotional and sad. Today, so far, I don't feel terribly emotional, but I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell until something happens where I need to be emotional, like watching some sad video or something. But I've been getting like the chills, like I was talking about the other day, but they're like within my body, not like because I'm cold. It's like I literally feel like the inside of my body is like vibrating, and then it makes me kind of go, ooh, you know, like it's kind of like shivering, but like a little bit, it just feels different than shivering. I don't know if that makes sense, but that is really annoying. And it mostly happens when I'm like sitting still. Like right now, it's kind of happening, but like if I'm up moving around walking, not so bad. I did work out yesterday, and I did better than I thought I moved better than I thought I would. Wasn't great, but I think that the working out helps, even though I kind of feel like total shit during, because I'm like feeling really nauseous and dizzy and kind of that thing. But I think I need to keep at it, because that's usually how I get how I feel good. Before I took medication, that was like my medication. Yep. And I'm still getting like the heat flash or hot flashes, kind of like sweating for no reason. My armpits stink so bad. I don't know if it's because I'm like constantly sweating, like every so often, like I'm sweating a little bit and then it's drying, and I'm sweating a little bit and it's drying. So that's annoying. But yeah, so anyway, hey friends, it has been a day or so since I talked to you. And I think that's a good thing. So yesterday would have been, I believe, day 6 of not taking my medication. And I never did an update. And I think I never did an update because I wasn't thinking about it as much. Well, either that or the fact that it was a snow day and my kids were home with me. I don't think I updated on anything. Did I? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so a little update. It's 7 days since I have taken my last dose of medication. I believe it's 7 days. It's Friday. I took the day off work again today, just to kind of hope that going back next week, it'll be like a fresh start. Obviously, I didn't have school yesterday because we had a snow day, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty decent. Brain zaps are still happening. I'm really just getting more used to them. So that's okay. They don't make me go into fight or fight. Wait. They don't make me go into fight or flight mode anymore. Like initially when they would happen, it would kind of make me have kind of my heart would start racing a little bit. But they're literally constant now. I don't feel major productive. I feel still kind of I don't know. But the good thing is that in the gym, I feel so much better. It's insane. So I didn't notice how bad I was feeling in the gym until the last few days. I feel like I can breathe better. I feel like my muscles are not getting fatigued as much. And I just feel like my body is working better. I have no idea if that's truly because of the medication or not, but my body feels better moving and exercising. It's insane. It's literally insane. The last 3 days have been crazy. And yeah, anyway, I'm still having weird dreams, dreams that wake me up and make me kind of panicked. I am having a little bit of anxiety about how am I going to feel emotionally, and how is my brain going to react when it comes to anxiety and depression and that sort of thing. I'm starting to get a little bit worried about that, but I'm just trying to be really conscious of it and just pay attention to how I'm feeling and just be sure that I'm on top of it if, anything kind of seems like it's not going so well. Other things. I'm still having a little bit of those shivery, tremor-y type things, but not all the time. It's typically when I'm just laying down, something like that, and then I can really tell. But yeah, that's the update for now. I am not going back. So it's been 7 days and I'm not going back. I will go back to work. I'm not going back to the medication. I will be going back to work next week. So I'll have the weekend and hopefully get everything together around the house. I just feel like the house has just totally taken a toll because I've tried to just focus on doing something if I feel like it, but not forcing myself. And it's I've been getting some things done. I did some organizing the other day. I've been doing some laundry and stuff like that, but it's just getting a little bit out of hand. I was on my whole hair brushing thing last month and I have not brushed my hair. I'm just taking it a half of a step at a time. But I wanted to hop on here and just let you know all that. I'm sitting in front of the gym. I'm here way super early, but that's all right. I'm just going to chill out and relax for a minute, go in, get my workout in. That has been the best thing about this is I look forward to going to the gym and I'm happy to be at the gym. The first few days, actually, I was just feeling like shit. So I probably didn't look like I was happy to go to the gym, but I'm just feeling more like myself and I'm so glad. That was the little compilation of videos that I filmed. I kind of just chopped them up and showed you what that process was like. Obviously, this is not medical advice. I do not advise you getting off medication that you need. okay? This was my personal choice, and I was just sharing the process and how I felt from day to day. If that's something that you ever like plan to do in the future, make sure you talk to your doctor, make sure it's the right choice for you. Do not do it because I said to do it, please. Because I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is what I am doing because I feel like it's what's best for me. Anyway, I'm gonna grab my Starbucks. I got a turkey bacon breakfast sandwich and a venti cold brew with sugar-free vanilla, 2 pumps sugar-free vanilla, 1 pump of white mocha and cream. Thanks for always hanging in there with me. I appreciate you all, and we'll see you in the next one.